So it is another cold day in Chicago. Another cold day, guys. And with kids still on winter break from school, I'm sure they're starting to get a little cabin fever. But we have someone here to show us a fun frozen activity that you can do at home. And he is Associate Professor Vito Dipinto from National Louis University, who is also credited with inventing the pop and pop rocks. Just a fun fact.
Pretty cool.
Very cool.
Because
yes.
who wants just rocks?
Right, you need the pop.
You need the pop and the rocks.
All right, Vito, so let's get into it. We have some cool experiments here.
Okay, one of the things that kids are really interested in these days is forensic science and forensic chemistry. Sure. And this is an introduction to that. We have something called the cookie mystery on the website. But you could really write any backstory for that where getting the culprit would be identifying an unknown of these white solids. So that's what we're going to do.
I'm a little lost, so I'm more of a visual learner.
Okay, well here what we have is 4 white solids.
Okay.
Table sugar, which is sucrose. Table salt, which is sodium chloride.
Okay.
Baking soda, which is sodium bicarbonate, and cornstarch. And I have samples on the black sheets of paper.
Perfect.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at them under the magnifying glass. So why don't you come over here?
Go ahead,
Okay.
Danielle.
And take a look at sucrose.
You got this,
And
girl.
what do you
got
notice
this.
there?
Little granules,
Okay.
and
I wouldn't have
they're a
got that
little
one.
bit bigger than the sodium chloride.
Okay, take a look at the sodium chloride. You notice anything about the shape of the sodium chloride crystals?
It's a square.
Yeah, they're cubes, yeah.
Wow.
And then what about the other 2? There you are.
This is fun.
Are they crystals or powders?
That's a powder, right?
Yep.
Okay. And cornstarch is a powder as well.
Okay. So what we do is we have 2 unknowns over there, and they're going to look at.
We do have 2 unknowns over there.
You're going to take a look at
need me,
these
doctor?
and see if you can identify.
Okay. You ready?
Which one of these or which ones of these solids are there from just looking at them.
Are you ready, Gamora?
What am I looking for again?
You're looking for the shape of this, if they're crystals or powders, and if they're crystals, we're looking for sodium chloride being
Okay, this
the
is a
cubes.
crystal, and it looks cylinder-like
Okay, so
or cube-like.
cube-like. Okay, so that's a positive
Or
test for
circular-like.
sodium chloride.
Or it looks like 3
I'm not
things.
sure they're both.
It looks like 3 things. Oh, I need a double magnifying glass for this one. It's just super tiny.
What you want me to say?
That's
So
a powder, right?
Is it all powder? Do you see any
Sure.
crystals?
What you want me to say?
Sure.
What you want me to say?
It looks like powder.
Okay, so the first unknown definitely
like
has
powder.
sodium chloride in it, right?
Okay.
The next test we're going to do is we're going to react each of the solids and see if it reacts with vinegar, which is acetic acid. So,
Ooh, this is
Okay.
where it gets fun.
yeah. So
Wait, what do you want me to tell us what to do?
Danielle's going to do this, and she's going to test each one. Just put a couple of drops on
Just a
each.
few drops. Can I
Yeah.
go from left to right?
Sure. We'll
Okay.
start in the middle. Nothing
Okay.
happens. Whoa!
There you go.
Ooh.
Bubbles.
That's fun.
Explosive.
Nothing happens, and nothing happens.
Okay.
So the test for sodium bicarbonate is it bubbles when we add acetic acid. So if you would you divide those samples in half with the spoons and test 1/2 with the acetic acid and see if it forms bubbles.
Okay, 1/2.
Yeah. Bubbles? No
No bubbles.
Right? No bubbles, so it's a negative
This one's
test.
gonna
you're good at
bubble.
it.
I feel it.
Bubbles!
Ah! So in that mixture, we have definitely
time for
sodium
everything,
bicarbonate. All right.
That's fun.
The final test we're going to do is an iodine test. And iodine reacts with starches to form a blue-black precipitate, any kind of starch. And so what we're going to do here is put a little bit of iodine there, and just a drop.
So you're saying it's going to turn blue or black if it's a starch?
Yes.
There we go.
And right, that's enough. That's enough. Notice that it is that blue-black. Nothing there, still brown. Just one drop, just a drop. Okay, there
Okay.
we go. All right, so let's try it on the samples on the other half of your unknown.
Okay. Here's the other half.
Still
That's
brown.
brown.
Right? And then here we get the blue-black.
Yeah, that's the blue-black.
So
Oh.
the second unknown is a mixture of sodium bicarbonate and cornstarch.
A
And-
mixture. Okay.
So one of the things you do in forensic chemistry, you start with a set of knowns, and you do what's called qualitative analysis, which is how we identify substance according to their properties.
Right.
So we have a property of sodium chloride is a cubic crystal that baking soda reacts with acid to form a gas, and we have the iodine reacts with the starch to form this blue-black precipitate.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Professor Vito. That was a lot of fun. And there's a list of more activities at nl.edu/frozenfun. You're sticking around for another hour, right? We're making frozen bubble magic. I'm really excited for that one.
Can't wait.
Danielle, put my salt up when you finish. Put my baking soda up.